Hello and welcome to a Rivals of Ixalan draft here on the channel, opening an incredible pack. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. So we're going to have to go with the Chupacabra because it's just basically better than any rare. I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's definitely better than Kumena's Awakening. It's just absurd. You Ravenous Chupacabra, you play Recovers to get back Ravenous Chupacabra, and you profit. That is how you win. Kumena's Awakening is pretty good, but you do need to build around it. It's not good in every deck, and so there's a very real fail rate on playing it. Like, not all blue decks will want a Kumena's Awakening. Like, a blue-green Merfolk deck doesn't necessarily want it. Whereas Ravenous Chupacabra is good in every black deck. Reckless Rage is also incredible. Silvergill Adept is good in Merfolk. Swift Warden's pretty good in green decks. But this is just a pretty easy Chupacabra. But yeah, this is a stacked pack. And yeah, now I think we can take Zatalpa and move into black-white. Zatalpa is pretty great. I don't know what people would take over it. They took an uncommon, it looks like. But there's a Sadistic Sky Marcher, but Sadistic Sky Marcher is pretty much a black-white card anyway. And I like taking a Zatalpa. It gives you a card that says I win the game in the late game. There's a couple other good white cards, but I'd rather have a bomb rare Zatalpa than a Conquistador and Sky Marcher. Sadistic Sky Marcher is pretty good, but I'm just going to try and play black-white if I have Sadistic Sky Marcher, and I'd rather have a bomb rare, kind of. And, okie doke. So Needletooth Raptor is pretty good. We're not necessarily committed to white or black. Sailor of Means could let us play everything, because that's what it's like to have it all. If we end up playing like a blue-white splash everything type deck. Sun-Crested Pteranodon's pretty good, but not usually as good in black-white. Needletooth Raptor is a fine card as well. So I think since there's not a great black card, there's not a great white card, we could take a Sailor of Means here. It just lets us have a higher likelihood of playing these cards. If we play red, it means we're probably going to give up on one of these guys, which I don't think we really want to do. And we can probably, since this costs 8, it's not that hard to have 2 treasures by the time you have it, or a treasure and a plains, or whatever you are using to splash it. Needletooth is pretty good, though. I think we're just going to take Sailor of Means. Okie doke. So, we aren't committed to the Sailor of Means by any stretch of the imagination, so I think we're just going to take the Exultant Sky Marcher here over some pretty decent red cards and a decent blue card, but I think we'll just take the Sky Marcher here because we do want to play white, so we're going to favor. No black to table. Red or blue. Yeah, I have not seen any good black cards yet. You're right, Tripped Up. I think we're going to take the Exultant Sky Marcher just because the same colors are a really good rare. There's also a Sun-Crested Pteranodon, which is pretty good, but we're going to take the card that's just going to work with our rare, I think. So this is like the first good green card we've seen. So I don't think green necessarily is open, but this is pretty late hunt the week. We could take a Dusk Charger to give us a higher likelihood of playing this guy. There's not really an insane blue card in the pack. Sun Sentinel's not exciting. Yeah, I think we'll take Dusk Charger. I don't really think we're going to move into green at all. So we could take an Arazika Relic. We could take a Dusk Charger. Number 2. We do kind of have a lot of 4-drops though. We could hedge on green, but I don't think we're going to play green. We could take Pride of Conquerors. I think we'll take Pride. I think it's the highest upside here. We might end up with a black-white Vamps deck that kind of wants it, though. I think we're going to be more of a grindy, just black-white mid-range deck. But I don't think we need a second Dusk Charger. I don't think we need to prioritize Relic. You think the Needletooth is a signal and that red-white control dinos is a thing? I have played red-white control dinos before, but I don't feel like I have to commit to that right now because I do want to be able to play Chupacabra if I can. And Needletooth Raptor is hard to get work. And if you have a Forerunner of the Empire, Needletooth Raptor is like the best card ever. But it's kind of hard to get it to work other than that. It's like just a great blocker on the ground is pretty much what it comes down to. I'm going to take the Martyr of Dusk here over a Snubhorn Sentry. I might have some Vampire synergies. 2 power early is pretty relevant. This card's a fine one, though. I could definitely see people taking this potentially. I just like the Martyr of Dusk a little bit better. And now Everdon Champion is another excellent blocker, helps me get to the late game. And yeah, there's another Dusk Charger, but I don't really think I need that. Sanguine Glorifier, good in vampires. Black-white is a vampire's colors a lot of the time. Swift Warden and Jungleborn Pioneer wield, which could mean green's open, but at this point I don't really want to play white-green. I just kind of want to play my Chupacabra. So I'll take a Giltgrove Stalker now, I guess. Raptor Companion is not the end of the world if you have to play that. Also, welcome to the stream, Tripped Up. I actually laughed when I read your username because I read it and I was like, oh, Tripped Up. Kind of funny. Okay, so we have a good top end. We have a Chupacabra, so Recover would be good in this deck. I don't know, you should be trying to fight for to the death to be black here. I mean, I'm not necessarily black. I just could be black. I have a decent likelihood of being black because Chupacabra is just that good, pretty much. Chupacabra is basically like, yeah, insane, especially if you can get a Recover. And white did seem fairly open. Squire's Devotion's a good one. Masolium Harpy's fine, but I think Squire's Devotion is going to be really good, especially because I have a Zatalpa that I can put it on and just win the game. Exultant Sky Marcher is also good, but I think I'd rather have a Squire's Devotion to help me stabilize, help me do good things. Yeah, I'll just take this one over a Sky Marcher. And now I'll take a Luminous Bonds. So yeah, this pack going pretty well. Lets me like not choose a second color as early. Yeah, Tripped Up. I may have overestimated how much I am being black because I mean I wasn't really taking black cards. That's why I've been trying to basically be mono white kinda here. I took I think I took a kind of a non-green card. Like I didn't take the Hunt the Week. I forget what I took over Hunt the Week. But I'm definitely not like committed to just being black white at this point. I like Sky Marcher. I could take a Sailor of Means to help me ramp up to 8. I could just take a Suncrested Pterodon. I think the guy to my immediate right is playing blue, and that's why I only got the one Sailor, and why blue is pretty open this direction. So I don't think I want to jump into blue here. I think I could just take a Suncrested Pterodon or a Sky Marcher, but Suncrested Pterodon's a great blocker. Yeah, I agree, Tripped Up. Suncrested Pterodon seems like the pick. I just need to survive until I get Zatalpa mana. Oh. We've already passed too many. Well, the thing was in the first pack, like we didn't really see a ton of great blue stuff. This pack, we've seen a bunch of good blue stuff. Slaughter of the Strong is not a card that I think is good in this deck. We do have a couple defensive bodies. I have 2/2s. I mean, I guess we could like not play the Raptor Companion, but I don't really like Slaughter as a card necessarily because it just kind of hurts both people. So I kind of want to take a Recover here. I just don't think Slaughter's as that amazing. I've drawn the card before and they just sacrifice some dirtily to one that's already being blanked anyway. A lot of the time. Masolium Harpy's fine, but I'm just going to take Recover. It's very good with Ravenous Chupacabra if I do end up being black. Yeah, it is kind of good to build towards. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty good in some matchups, Tripped Up, but it's also really bad in some matchups. I guess there's a lot of cards that are like hit or miss like that, but I feel like it's just I've played the card before where it's just really, really bad in a lot of scenarios. Where yeah, sometimes they just have a defensive deck and then you just get wrecked, kind of. I do like Sadistic Sky Marcher. It would kind of solidify me into black. I think it's a little bit better than Exultant Sky Marcher. So I think I'm going to take it here. Yeah, it is kind of weird that it's like that, yeah. I've also gotten wrecked by it. I think I'm going to take the Sky Marcher here and just solidify myself into black. I haven't really seen a ton of other stuff. Exultant Sky Marcher is good, but I think this card's just better. And, yeah. I need to choose my second color at some point. I'll take another Dusk Charger now. I don't need a second Pride of Conquerors. I'm not really a Pride of Conquerors deck, so I'm probably not going to play the first one. And yeah, I'll just take another Dusk Charger. Ooh. Hello. Dusk Legion Zealot's a nice one. Tomb Robbers, kind of okay, but I already have a couple threes, so I'm going to just move all my non-creatures over here. Okay. So I think the deck's looking pretty solid. I could take Tomb Robber, but I think I'm just going to take Dusk Legion Zealot. Tomb Robber is a bit slow, and I already have a couple good slow cards, so I'd just rather have a card that smooths me out early and helps me get to the late game relatively intact. I'll take a Voracious Vampire, I guess. Probably not going to play it. So this is an example of kind of forcing, because I took a Chupacabra, and then I saw Zatalpa, and I kind of was just like, I'm going to try and play Black-White. And then I kind of ignored slight signals in the favor of just trying to play those cards, because those cards are quite good. Because games where you play Chupacabra are just like very different from games where your opponent doesn't have a Chupacabra. Now I guess I'm going to take another Dusk Charger. I'm probably not going to play 3 Dusk Chargers. It's very unlikely, but we'll just take it. We're definitely taking it over the foil one, because if you play a non-foil Dusk Charger and a foil Dusk Charger in the same game, your opponent knows you have 2 going into game 2. Or like if in game 1 you play a Dusk Charger and in game 2 you play a foil Dusk Charger, then your opponent knows you have 2 of them. So we'll just take a Fathom Fleet Border. And now another 2-drop. Sideboard card. Card that were not in our colors. So this is one of the cool things about this format is we've been our deck has not been very open, but we still have like 17 playables going into pack 3 just because we've kind of like chosen our path. I think our card quality is about the same as it would be if we had like found a more open lane. I think green might have been open, red might have been open. I think red was probably open. Like we saw the 3rd pick Needletooth Raptor, we could have like moved in on that. But I think we took what did we take? We went Ravenous into Zatalpa into I forget. Okay, so this is a kind of horrific pack for us. There's a Mark of the Vampire, which I think is going to be the pick here. Legion's Judgment's also fine. We don't have the ability to really splash in this deck. We don't really need a Dead-Eye Tormentor. Ravenous is not good in our deck. Legions isn't insane, really. But we do kind of need removal, but I think we're just going to take Mark. Help us stabilize while we get up to Zatalpa mana. Into Sky Marcher. No. Yeah, Exultant Sky Marcher. Yeah, I think we took the Sky Marcher over a Needletooth because we wanted to play our Zatalpa. I think that pick was probably correct just because solidifying yourself into white when you have a great white card like this is pretty good. Now we'll take a Shining Aerosaur. Just a nice little flyer. We don't really need another 6-drop. We'll just take a 5. I mean, this is also an expensive card, but flyers are very good in this format. We don't need another 2-drop. We already have several 2s. We would ideally get a couple more removal, but we do have Ravenous as removal and Luminous Bonds as removal. And our curve is looking pretty good. I think we have enough 2-drops. Like, Raptor Companion is obviously kind of a weak 2-drop, but it's a good blocker. That's what people, like, if you're aggressive, Raptor Companion gets blocked by everything. But if you're defensive, Raptor Companion also blocks basically everything. So it's like a double-edged sword in that regard. Oh. Fathom Fleet Captain is a great card, but I don't know if we can get there in terms of pirates. We only have one other pirate. The card's also just fine as a 2-mana 2/1, but it's obviously like actually good if you have pirates. There's nothing really else for us here. We don't really need a Raider's Wake. Desperate Castaways could be the pick, but it'll never attack, and that's actually quite a big downside, even if you aren't a very aggressive deck. We have one other pirate, so I don't think we're going to get there on it. But it's just a fine card. It's a decent 2-drop. I don't think Desperate Castaways is insane by any stretch of the imagination. This card can make us not pay life for our Fathom Fleet Border, so we'll just take it. If we ever draw it with the Fathom Fleet Border, it's a combo. Pirate's Cutlass is generally pretty good in this type of deck. Don't know how good it is in our version. I think we might just take Direfleet Interloper as a way to have another pirate. But this Cutlass, so we can put it on. What's good with it? We don't have a ton of like tiny little creatures. Kind of bad with all of our 2-drops because they all have 1 toughness, so they'll just trade with anything anyway. Our 3-drops are already fine on their own. Kind of just want to take the Interloper. I'm going to take the Interloper. It helps us hit our land drops to get up to Zatalpa. It's another pirate for the captain. So yeah. Now we'll take the Deadeye Tormentor. So we are getting there on pirates, kind of. Kind of have a nice little pirate sub-theme now. And we don't have enough of it to play a March of the Drowned, though. March of the Drowned can get back Chupacabra. We already have a Recover, so I don't think we need multiples of that effect. But what else are we taking here? We could take a Priest of the Awakening Sun, which we have 2 Raptor Companions, 4, 5 Dinos, so maybe Priest is just good in our deck. Because we have a bomb rare to go get, it can just gain us like 2 life a turn, potentially, and then go get our Zatalpa when we need it. So I kind of like this. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be pretty good in our deck. And now, we'll just put this here so we can see our curve better. So we could take a Queensbay Soldier, but I think we already have enough 2-drops. And Costly Plunder could be good as a sideboard tech against white decks if they want to like Luminous Bonds or Zatalpa. If we had a second Recover, I think Costly Plunder would be much better. As it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. I don't think we need another one. We'll take Costly Plunder as a sideboard tech against Grim Captain's Call. Could be the perfect card for the deck. We have Dinos, we have Pirates, and we have Vampires, so it can maybe get 3 types. We also have a Chupacabra. We can't get back a Chupacabra with it, which is unfortunate. Dang it, why doesn't it say Chupacabra on this card? Return a Chupacabra to your hand, but we'll take it. We might not end up playing it, but it's probably fine. See, we could have had 2 Chupacabras for the Chupacabra Tribal. It also doesn't say horse. Just a kind of messed up card. It just ignores some of the key tribes of the format. Weird design. We'll take a Raider's Wake. Might be good in the sideboard. We don't have enough Explore for the Lurking Chupacabra. Okay, do we need another? We'll just sort by convert mana cost, see what we have. We have 5 2-drops. So I don't know if we need another 4-drop. I don't think we do. We'll just take Queensbay Soldier. We might need it. We might side it in some matchups. Desperate Castaways came back. Nice. Probably not playing it. So we have to make 1 cut with this current configuration. It will probably be a Dusk Charger. That's my guess as to the card I will cut. Yeah, I'm glad I have the Costly Plunder, because it could be good if my opponent has like a couple Water Knots or auras of some kind that are relevant. So yeah. Okay, cool. And we get a Plains last pick. Clearly a good sign that white is open. I think we'll cut a Dusk Charger. Dusk Charger's never insane. And I think Priest is actually good in our deck, so. So our Fathom Fleet Captain actually got there, which is kind of nice. We have like 5 other pirates. That's another thing I was thinking about when I was thinking about taking the 4-drop pirate, but I don't think you need to take that. So because we already had a bunch of 4-drops. And it's basically a Dusk Charger in a lot of scenarios, or worse sometimes. Queensway Soldier could come in if we need 2 drops. Costly Plunder can come in some scenarios. Is Sanguine Glorifier good in this deck? How many vampires did we end up with? 1, but that one doesn't wear counters. 2, 3, 4. I guess we might not need Grim Captain's Call, but we can get 3 types, so I think Grim Captain's Call is going to be good. That's a nice little late game engine too. So, group creatures separately. Our curve is looking pretty good. This can maybe be a 3-drop sometimes. Our Sanguine Glorifier is not looking insane. Oh, it was Sailor that I 3rd picked. Yeah, that seems incorrect. Yeah. Taking the Needle Tooth seems much better tripped up. Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube and we're cringing when I said that, yeah, I think it was Sailor means. That's right, tripped up. Yeah, Sailor was probably an incorrect pick. I thought it maximized my chance of playing all 3 of those cards because you can sometimes get very aggressive if you splash a lot. And I did want to play Zatalpa and Ravenous, so that was my logic for that. So how many vampires? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vampires. So I don't think that Sanguine Glorifier is very good. Especially because like one of the cards it can put a counter on is this. So that's probably worse than a Dusk Charger. I'm not really a Pride of Conquerors deck. I'm not a Voracious Vampire deck, that's for sure. I could play a Queensbay Soldier. I just kind of like having another Dusk Charger though. So I'll go, see, Silver Convert mana cost. Yeah, I'll go an extra Swamp. I do have more cheap cards that are black. There's double white cards though. I'm going to go extra white source, I think, because I have 2 double white 3-drops. And I have a white 1-drop, so I'd rather have the extra plane. So Magic Online, doing the helpful things. Grim Captain's Call is an interesting one, but when it can get back 3 types, it's generally pretty good. And I have like 4 of each type at the minimum. Raptor Companion might seem odd, but it's kind of nice to have it with Priest of the Awakening Sun to just gain the life. It's just a 2-drop that turns on my Suncrested Pterodon. It's a good blocker. Like it can block most 3-drops. And yeah, that's the logic for that. I think Dusk Charge is going to be fine in this deck. I have a pretty good sideboard because I have a lot of extra cards. I could sideboard an extra 2-drops if I need them. I can sideboard in Costly Plunder if my opponent has lots of Water-Knots and Luminous Bonds and that type of card. Or if they just have a ton of like removal that I can sack in response to, though that's less good. You usually want it if they have a bunch of auras, because then it's just 2 mana draw 2 a lot of the time. And you can also like sacrifice a Zatalpa and then recover it. So that's a kind of cool combo if the game's going to go forever. So if it's like a blue-white control deck, then that could be a good sideboard deck. We have 2-drops. We have another... if we want to side out 2-drops, we have our Dusk Charger. We ended up kind of getting enough pirates too for our Fathom Fleet Captain. We got like 3 other pirates or 4 other pirates, so it could actually be on some of the time. I would like to play first. Good hand. I'm glad we have that extra planes. Boom. Hitting land drops is not the end of the world because we do have an 8-drop in our deck, so we don't mind getting to 8 lands at some point. Oh dear. That's a scary card. So we're going to play, I think, Everdon Champion just because he can block whatever he gets with that. So we'll attack and then play our Everdon Champion. Fathom Fleet Border would be better if we knew he didn't have a good follow-up, but this card being able to block is very good here. It can block just anything. Thrash of Raptors. Nice, nice. I'm glad I have the Everdon. Okay, nice to draw a 4-drop. If I draw a land, I can I will be able to I will be able to double spell the turn on Ascend, or I can just play the Aerosaur, whichever one seems better at the time. Needletooth Raptor, okay. That's kind of scary. If he attacks, I'll double block with Everdon and Martyr. Wow. Just massacre. Ryle, too strong. That's actually insane. Jeez. That's really bad for me. Yeah. Ryle is actually really good if you have Needletooth Raptor. Though I think it's probably not worth it most of the time because you're not going to always draw your Needletooth, and then Ryle's just kind of bad, but it could be worth it. Well, we're not necessarily playing against someone in the same draft as us. There's a land. We'll just play our Aerosaur. Start getting it in the air. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ryle is very good. The Needletooth is essentially unblockable because if I ever block it, he just kills my flyer. We should assume that it is so the lesson sticks. I don't know. I feel like the pick wasn't insanely wrong. It was probably... Oh my god. Oh my god. My opponent's deck is just built around destroying people with Needletooth Raptor. Crushing their souls. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's just not even funny. It's just evil. What is this horror? The madness. Oh man. That's just very bad for me. Oh dear. Yeah, things are looking grim, folks. I'll trade. I mean, I get to take 2 here, but I'm not that close to the City's Blessing, so, and it's going to trade anyway, even if I do, so don't want to take an insane amount of damage. I think I will attack here. He'll block, but I will trade this card to make him discard, and he might not block, so get wrecked, opponent. Justice. Justice. I'm surprised he didn't block there. The nice little value from that Deadeye Tormentor. Deadeye Tormentor value versus Needletooth Raptor value. Let's go. Okay. So he has multiple, like, Ryle synergies, it looks like. Man, so far his deck seems good. Every card has been pretty solid. I mean, Ryle actually seems like a real card in his deck. Oh, okay. Afraid I was trying to trigger Revolt for push. Exactly. Midnight Slayer. Nice username. I like it. I like it. Also, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, Fatal pushing a Needletooth Raptor would be good here. Maybe I'll just sideboard one in. Opponent's deck is basically a constructed deck anyway. Otepec Huntmasters, Needletooth Raptors. OP. Thanks, Midnight Slayer. Hopefully I can be helpful. Okay, so what could he have? He could have Crash the Ramparts. So if we block like this, he's going to kill this and kill that. I don't think we'll block here. We'll just not block. There's no way this goes well for us. There's actually no way it goes well. We can block this thing all day long. Oh, just second Needletooth Raptor. That's fine. That's a good thing to have, I guess. Just extra Needletooths for when you need them. No harm, no foul, I guess. Just all of the Needletooth Raptors. If I draw my Chupacabra, that'd be nice, but I won't even be able to cast it. Ugh. Now I don't want to draw my Chupacabra just because it would be such a bad feeling. Man, opponent has double Needletooth Raptor. It makes sense now that they're playing Ryle, because if you have two Needletooths, opponent seems like a pretty smart guy, yeah. Excellent drafting. I mean, I wonder how late he got Needletooth Raptor. He could have gotten the 4th pick if it was in my draft pod, because I passed 1/3. The feels bad. Just getting destroyed by Needletooth Raptor. If I used clickbait titles on my YouTube videos, it would be "Noob gets wrecked by Needletooth Raptor." That would be the title of the YouTube video. Too good. Ryle, new A+ card. 1 mana, deal 5 to a creature, draw a card. That's pretty much what Ryle says. I'll block there. And that's all I'll block. I need to find a Luminous Bonds or something. Clickbait titles aren't true. I don't know. They're sometimes true. Or, yeah, I guess they aren't true. Like, new OP strat in Rivals of Ixalan Limited, past Needletooth Raptor. Hey, that could be good. Huh. I get back 3 types. That's actually really good. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. So now I will start trying to trade with this Needletooth Raptor. Sure, we'll attack. If he has Snapping Sailback, then he's just killing me every time, everywhere. But I don't think he has it. He would have cast it at some point along the road. Okay, cool. Cool. Watch him have like Galta that he can't cast in his hand that he wants to give haste to. We'll block. If he has like Aggressive Urge, it doesn't really work well for us, but it's like a Raptor companion, so it's not really doing anything on this board anyway. It's just built to block this here. Just advertise the ultimate Needletooth Raptor deck with no mention that you are losing to it and not playing it. That's actually kind of funny. Wow, just trading it off for a Raptor companion and like a Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Yeah, that's good for me. Opponent with nothing. Ooh, this could be good. Let's go, attack. Martyr of Dusk, and then we're just going to play either probably our Deadeye Tormentor and make him discard another card. He is playing lands out, I think, so he might need them for something. So he doesn't have a combat trick either, so if this trades for something, we're pretty happy. We don't really want to play our big guys until after Needletooth is dead, though I guess we could play Shining Aerosaur. Yeah, we could play Shining Aerosaur and then Mark of the Vampire. That would not be the end of the world. Weird. I guess we'll snipe the last card in his hand. May as well. It might be a Dreadmaw or something that he needs double green for. So I think this is probably worth it, because now he has... Oh. Bombarding a 1/1 lifelink token. I will take it. Yeah, the game is going surprisingly reasonably. And he just used a Bombard on a 1/1, so I'm liking how it's going too. I think I'm in good shape. Surprisingly. I don't know how. I think Grim Captain's Call is the hero, the unsung hero. Ah! Forerunner of the Empire. Just end me. This is unbelievable. Now I really, really, really am just dead, because he probably has a third Needletooth Raptor. Forerunner was a very good top deck for my opponent. Why couldn't he have had that and then Bombard? Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. It's not even funny how dead I am. Oh my god. I am just blown away by the amount of deadness that I am. Huh. So yeah, my 1/1's going to die for free, but I'm not going to play any other creature. We know he's drawing Raging Regisaur, so he'll play that, and then I can hope to survive a ping. Yeah, this is looking grim, but I have a decent little... Oh, right, Raging Regisaur can ping Needletooth Raptor every dang turn. What the heck am I supposed to do? I need to draw Swamp, and then I need to draw Chupacabra. And I pretty much need to do it like 10 turns ago. Oh my god, Raging Regisaur combos with it too. I was doing so well. I was literally just like in a winning position, because I was going to be able to make a guy that was bigger than the 5 damage that this does. But you know what? Opponent just had to draw their stupid Forerunner that turn. And now I'm dead. Oh, and it gets haste too, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know how I could forget about that. Okay. Okay, opponent. I see how it is. I see how it is. Wow. We'll yield through this turn. Need to draw a Luminous Bonds. Oh, Raptor Companion. Yeah, it was max drama. You fought hard against great odds, took the lead, and then opponent was like, JK, buddy, smell you later. Just destroys me. There's literally nothing I can do here. He'll just kill any creature I play, so I'm just dead. That's unfortunate. Okay, So what's good against Needletooth Raptor? I don't think I have anything that's specifically good against it. I don't really want anything that has 1 toughness, but alas, every single creature in my deck that costs less than 3 has 1 toughness, so I can't really side them all out. I'll just try to get lucky, I guess. His deck is actually absurd. Double Needletooth plus Forerunner is just unbeatable. Hey, we'll keep this. Costly Plunder is kind of okay. That's what I was thinking, that it might be kind of okay, but at the same time, it's like kind of meh. I think our best chance is to just get up to like 8 lands, play Zakama. I mean, Zatalpa? Which one's which? Yeah, Zatalpa. Yeah, Zatalpa. Play Zatalpa, and then put Squire's Devotion on it. That's like just easy game. Priest of the Awakening Sun, kind of going to be nice here. Hopefully, going to gain me a lot of life. Help me buy some time. This card's actually kind of good in my deck, I think. The artwork's kind of cool, too. Probably should have attacked first. This way I don't just lose the dual shot, which my opponent could play because they have double Needletooth Raptors, so they could just get both Needletooth Raptors into play and then dual shot to do 1 to each of them and just do 10 damage. That's a real combo. And yet opponent plays cards like this in their deck. Why, opponent? We'll offer the trade. We are winning a race, even if he spends his turn pumping. Opponent is also on a mulligan this game. Need to draw a land. If only this actually cost 3. He probably has Sure Strike or something, but I don't really care if he uses Sure Strike here. Yeah. Sure. You killed my Raptor Companion with your 2-mana combat trick. Yeah, he also doesn't have good answer to Mark on it, or a Squire's Devotion on a Suncrested Pterodon. Ah, the classic. Now I have to do this just so I can maybe trade with that. Because it kills every creature in my deck. And he'll probably have a Hunt the Week and I'll just lose the game. Because I needed to draw my lands so I could put the Squire's Devotion on my Suncrested Pterodon and win with that. But yeah. Ugh. Keep 3-lander, never draw land. That's my strategy. Oh well, it happens. Happens to us all, as they say. Also, opponent's deck is actually the nuts. This deck is actually insane. No swing. I need to trade with this thing. If this attacks, it's going to kill one of my creatures every turn. So I need to try and trade with it. So it costs us everything, removal, trick, etc. Why would we ever attack with this right now? Oh, man. We can't afford to attack with it. It doesn't kill creatures in our hand, but we can't cast any of the creatures in our hand. It's just going to kill... If we don't put Devotion on this guy, he's just going to go... He's going to kill this and kill this. So I think we have to put Devotion on this, and then we want to trade. We go to 32. He goes to 12. Yeah, but I don't think the life total is all that relevant, because he can just start holding back this guy to trade with it, and this card's just a huge issue for us. Maybe I was supposed to attack. I have to attack. Maybe, yeah. The fact that I would have gone to 32 is probably pretty relevant there, but I kind of just want to trade with Raging Registrar, to be quite honest. I am quite afraid of it. And if he doesn't attack me, then I'm fine as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble anyway if he has a way to kill my Raptor Companion. Even he would just go to 12. Yep, he kills that. I think we'll double block this just to play around Aggressive Urge. The 1/1 token doesn't really mean anything at this point. But if he has Aggressive Urge, we just lose the game. And if he doesn't have Aggressive Urge, then it means that if he has a different way to save it, then it's dying anyway. I can't advertise 64% win rate. Oh, it already does have a damage on it. Yeah, that was loose. Yeah, but the thing was I figured if he had a combat trick to save it, I'm soaking up an extra point of damage anyway. Though I guess I could have just attacked it back, I guess. But he was just going to, next turn, he was going to kill it anyway. If this thing survived, he was going to kill it anyway. So if he had like another Sure Strike or something, I'm just, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it was kind of bad. Okay. Who doesn't advertise 64%? 64% is like almost 2/3. I don't know. It just, I felt like the title was just too short, so I wanted to add something. Huh. Yeah, the other plan B, get that up above a respectable 70 and we can talk. We are already talking, Dustin. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I wasn't playing around Urge. There's not a combat trick I was playing around in that scenario. I messed it up. If I had I could have been so he's not pumping twice, so he probably has a Thrash of Raptors. Nope, Frenzied Raptor. Huh. That's good for me because I can use Pterodon. Ooh. Huh. So I can just put it on this and just go to town. I think I'm gonna save it. I'll just attack him for 2 and then play my Fathom Fleet Captain. Because that can trade with Frenzied Raptor. Yeah, opponent has 2 Needletooth Raptors, Forerunner of Empires, this stupid Raging Registrar that can ping it. He has a fight spell. He has Ryle. He just crushed me game 1. And then I was about to beat him and he top decked Forerunner of Empires. So yeah, that's catching you up, Eastern. Dustin. I'm kind of taking a lot of damage from the Sun-Collared Raptor. It's kind of a problem. Yeah, it's actually a huge problem. I'm taking... Oh, no. The fact that he's not pumping is just very, very ungood for me. Oh, no. What does he have? What costs 8 mana? Actually, what costs 6 mana? Because 6 mana would mean he can't pump. Well, I guess I know what costs 6. Oh. That is not as bad for me as I thought it would be. Oh, yes. Justice. The justice so fine. Oh, hello. I will kill the Sun-Collared Raptor, if you don't mind me. If you don't mind. And then I will attack for 2. And if he goes for some crazy pump shenanigans, I can just mark my own guy. Or I can play a Shining Aerosaur next turn. But if I mark my own guy, then it puts him on a 2-turn clock. So yeah, if I hadn't double blocked this, I would have been in much better shape, I think, because I would have had the extra 1/1. But it wouldn't have been insane. But I would have gained like 2 extra life, I think. But the reason I did was because I wasn't really thinking about the Ryle. Oh, so now he can't attack with it. That's nice. If I had because like if he had any way to win that combat anyway, the 1 was going to die because this would attack and ping it. So I was like, yeah. Okay. Play a Shining Aerosaur, prepare for the mark. I'm not going to attack because he kind of has to block, I think. Preparing for the mark. This is where my opponent draws something insane and I lose. Like a Bombard or something. Hopefully he just taps out to pump his guy, though. So he can get me for an extra, like, 9 damage. No, 6 damage. Perfect. No, he's holding up mana. Oh, God. That's not good. Oh. Huh. I don't think I go for the mark this turn. I think I just hit him for 3 and play my Pterodon, because Pterodon can double block it with this. And he'll be at 9. And if he attacks out, I'm going to double block this, I think. And then take 3, 6, 9, or whatever. 12. I guess I take 12 and go to 11. Okay, so he's all tapped out. So I think okay. Grim Captain's Call plus 2 combo. Yeah, I mentioned that when I drafted it. I also have a Recover in the deck. So we would take, in this scenario, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I don't think we want to take 12 every turn. We're just going to block like that. We do lose our Pterodon, but we also don't take 12 every turn for the next 2 turns. And we are in very good shape here. Yep. Because also we have this card to just gain extra value for like the next 6 turns. Sun-Collared Raptors being quite annoying. Yeah, I keep thinking about that 1/1 token that I blocked with. I didn't even play around Aggressive Urge. I was trying to play around Aggressive Urge. I forgot it had taken a damage from Ryle. Because if it hadn't taken a damage from Ryle and he had Aggressive Urge, it would have just been quite bad. He would have not blocked and would have marked the 2/5 next turn. I consider that, but it puts him to 2. I guess it can still block the Charging Monstrosaur. And I go up quite a bit of life. Yeah, I was thinking about putting Mark on this guy instead of the 2/5, so that's why I missed that line. I think we are in such a, like, since we're about to draw essentially 3 cards, we're just in pretty good shape. Yeah. It has 12 power, so I didn't really want to take 12, but that makes sense. I think we can afford to take 8 here. So we could just put him on 2-turn clock. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking about not blocking, but I didn't kill him with the other play. Yeah. Well, we don't have to mark, but it's probably correct to mark. So I don't think he has any way to kill my stuff. Yeah, he concedes. Putting Mark on the 2/5, yeah, probably would have been better. Almost definitely would have been better. Okay. This is my deck for anyone just tuning in. Opponent did not have a very good draw that game. They did not have either of their Needletooths. Though I'm still in very bad shape against the card that does 1. So that game was not my best game played ever, but it still worked out. I could just sideboard in a 2/2 instead of a 3/1. Just because it doesn't die to all of his ping effect, all of the cards that deal 1 in his deck. W is a W sideboard, yeah. I could sideboard in these 2 cards. Sideboard in that. I don't think I need that, though. I could sideboard in Dark Inquiry, but I don't really want to. Yeah. Opponent probably, yeah, definitely can't be the 4/8. Unless they have, like, sided in a Plummet, which I doubt they did. Okay. I think we want more beefy stuff that doesn't die to all of his ping effects. I think we'll side out a Raptor Companion just for a 2/2. And a Raptor Companion for a Dusk Charger. No, we have some more vampires now, so we'll side in for this. Red-green has Plummet and Crushing Canopy, but he didn't see really any flyers. I think we'll side in the Sanguine Glorifier. We do have the Grim Captain's Call, which can get it back. We have a couple of vampires, so I think I like sideboarding like this. Raptor Companion doesn't seem insane against him. He does have like a Thrash, which he can trade for, but I think this is probably a mulligan. We don't do anything with this hand. Recover and Grim Captain's Call are kind of bad. Yeah. Okie doke. Let's go. Put a plains on the bottom. We don't need more lands. We just kind of want action. Prompt me to draw my 8-drop here right now. Nope. Ooh, that was a good draw. I like that draw. Ooh, nice. A mole emote. I like it. We'll lead with Dusk Legion Zealot, I think. Because we want to be able to hit our 4th land drop. I guess we'll be able to play this on turn 3 either way. But we just want to start hitting our lands. And we might not have time to play this later because we're trying to play on curve. I think we'll play Sadistic Sky Marcher next turn. Frenzied Raptor. I think I'm going to actually play... That's kind of an annoying card. So I think I'll take 1 hit from this, and I'll stick to the plan of just going the Sky Marcher. And then I'll next turn attack with the Sky Marcher, play Deadeye Tormentor. Perfect for the backseat gamer on the go. I like it. Funny. Good stuff. Good stuff, as they say. Yep, we'll take 4 1 turn. My life total is not going to be insane. Like, I'm going to be able to gain back some of that life, and I think developing this card earlier is better, because then I don't have to lose my 1/1 for nothing. Though it turns out it's going to be lost for nothing anyway. Feels bad. We'll attack. And then we'll just play land, play our Tormentor, because now we can just block that. Not in great shape, but not in the worst. Suncrested Pterodon's going to be fine too. Especially when we put a Squire's Devotion on it. Oh yeah, Raptor incoming. The feels bad's on the stack. I know it's coming. It's always coming. Oh man, Raging Regisaur is a huge problem. It's just really good against my deck. I'm glad I sided out the Raptor Companions though. That feels like a good decision. Because they just die to this, and like a 2/2 just doesn't die to it. So it's like, and the 2/2 still trades with like Frenzied Raptors and stuff. So he has good stuff in his hand, because otherwise he wouldn't just discard a spell. So he doesn't have extra lands. That's something we need to realize. Opponent only has 5 minutes. I mean, I guess 5.5 minutes, but still. I have 13. They've just been kind of slow and steady, slow and steady. They're playing very carefully, which is probably a good thing. I should have been more careful. Then I wouldn't have missed the Suncrested Pterodon line, I don't think. I could have just taken 12, hit him, and then won the game. The classic. That was probably the game, just right there. Actually, I can still trade these off. I can still trade them. Yeah, but it's not looking great. No block. Yeah, things are looking grim. I think we play our Suncrested Pterodon here, because then we can double block that. Or we can just wait and Squire's Devotion it, or something. No? You wanted me to play Fathom Fleet Border? Why would I ever... Huh. I feel like there's nothing good I can play here. I mean, if I can't like double spell with these because they'll just die to the Raging Regisar. Dustin saying no makes me sad. So he'll just ping this, so I can't block. Yep, I take 9. I think I'm just dead. I do not think that there was much I could have done this game, regardless. Ooh, Chupacabra. There we go. You would have double spelled. He's literally just going to kill our Martyr of Dusk. So we will Chup. Kill Raging Regisar, I think. Then we can double block Thrash of Raptors. Go to 1. Then we can Squire's Devotion. Our Chupacabra. Then we get a 1/1. And can double block. With a 3/3 and a 2/2. Yeah, we didn't have the... Charging Tuscadon, my good friend. I've missed you, amigo. Man, we need... If we had a land, we could go much better stuff. We can't play Fathom Fleet Border. So I think we have to just double spell, because otherwise we're like dead. So, Martyr of Dusk plus Squire's Devotion on our Ravenous Chupacabra. Yeah, because then we can double block the Charging Tuscadon with it. Things are looking grim, folks. Things are looking grim. Yeah, then we get a 1/1 and we can double block. Yeah, it wouldn't have ended up working out because he had the Mutiny, but that makes kind of a bit of sense. I liked having the Suncrested Pterodon because the 2/5 is just a big body, and then it forces the Regisar to start pinging that if it wants to attack, so then I can maybe play the 2/1 next turn. I don't just like letting him kill a 2/1. Okay. So we're going to make our scripted blocks. I guess we can play around Aggressive Urge, kind of. We'll go to 2, but if he had Aggressive Urge, we're just dead anyway. So it doesn't really matter which one he has. I guess we'll still do this. Because this way, if he has Rile, he can't Rile his own guy now. So he would have won if he had Rile, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm still alive. Let's go. Opponent's trying to figure out how to untap their mana, I guess. No! Oh, that feels so bad. Opponent was trying to cast a spell. I think it's Control Z. We're just going to play our Glorifier, enchant the Vampire token and hit him for 2. Gain some nice life. Man, That sad for the opponent. Next turn I'll play Everdon Champion. I just kind of liked making this into a 2/2 lifelinker. And this can trade off. Needletooth. Okay. That misclick could be the match, yeah. I know, it's unfortunate for sure. Ouch. So his last card was Sure Strike. I guess he didn't have anything he could have cast Needletooth Raptor. So I think I attack him for 2 here. And then I'll play my 2 I'll play my 2 cards that can trade for his 2. So I do lose 2 life, which is unfortunate, but now I can trade this for this and this for Needletooth potentially. So Everdon. But Everdon doesn't trade with Frenzied Raptor. So I can't attack. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, that was so bad. Why? Oh man, I should have just played my creature. Oops. I'll play the Everdon now instead of the Priest. The Priest is probably going to get Zatalpa. Why do I keep messing their names up? Attack with the 3/3? Why would... I'm at 14. I don't really want to have him attack me back with this guy. So, I guess... Things are going fine, I guess. I don't really want to attack with the 3/3 last turn. So, I'm a couple turns away from playing my Zatalpa. Attacking for 3 just doesn't seem insanely relevant, but it could lose me the game if he has something. I don't know. Probably fetch with trigger on the stack. That's actually a good idea. Gain me an extra 2 life. And I am going to get my Zatalpa, because now any land draw lets me win the game, pretty much, because it does have Vigilance. Boom, let's go. Was I supposed to not play that land, just so he doesn't know I have it? I think it's probably fine. And then I'll start to win as soon as I slam it. Oh no. I think I got my Zatalpa just in time. He has the 6 Sun Crowned Raptors though, so I am in a bit of trouble. Thrash, he's getting Thrash? Interesting. No big attack, that's surprising. I'm not going to attack and let him just kill my guys. You may want to attack with the 2/2 lifelink. He'll just eat it for free. And I don't think I'm going to die to the damage because this can't like target my face. If he'd gotten... I just don't want him to kill it for free because he's going to kill one of my creatures. But not, this way he could like kill 2 of them. Yeah, so he's killing Everdon champion now. I don't think he's been sandbagging a dino just in case he drew Forerunner. Oh my gosh, yes! I have my Chupacabra in the graveyard. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I'm going to think this one through. Okay, so I could Dusk Charger. So I have 8 mana. So I could Dusk Charger plus Recover, but then I can't cast Chupacabra. I think Recover plus Chupacabra is almost definitely correct here. So if I recover Chupacabra, what do I Chupacabra? This is going to hit him for 8. So maybe I want to recover before I decide. I definitely want to tap 2 swamps and a plains because I do have double white cards that I could consider casting. So what do I want to kill with Chupacabra? This card's not doing anything, so I don't want to kill that. I could kill Needletooth because that's kind of a problem with Forerunner. I could kill Forerunner because that's just kind of a problem. I could kill Sun-Collared Raptor because that's potentially hitting me for a lot, though Zetalpa kind of blanks that. So I don't think I'm killing that. Oh, opponent's on 23 seconds. I don't even notice that. Okay, so I drew... Oh my god, tripped up with the hard read on the play. Yeah, I think that is a good decision. On the timeout plan. Yeah, okay, that was a very good draw. That's the only card in my deck. Yeah, okay, so he concedes. He can't beat the 12 lifelink. So I think that match was pretty good. I think I played that reasonably well. I think that was a nice recover draw at the end there, which let me find my Mark of the Vampire to just crush him with Zetalpa. But yeah, that was definitely very close. Could have gone either way, really. And my opponent's deck was definitely very good. He didn't have the best draws, but it was pretty good. This is my deck for anyone just tuning in. Man. Good match. It was a very good match, I think. We'll keep this. Love the view. Yep, Max back at it again with streaming in front of a window. Loving it. Opponent's deck had very good parts, but not amazing overall. I feel like they had a lot of, like, most of their cards were pretty good. Like, the card quality was just pretty high. Like, the Frenzied Raptor was their worst card, but that card's not even horrific. It's just a medium card. And then, like, they had a ton of great combos, like, built into their deck. They had, like, multiple Thrash of Raptors. Okay. I don't really care about that one. I'm not going to Luminous Bonds it. That's the only other card I could have considered playing there. And I'm not going to do that on their 3/3 that can't block. Especially because I'm going to be gaining a bunch of life with Mark of the Vampire, presumably. Shipwreck Looter. Okay. What was the cards that you didn't think were very good in there? My opponent's last deck from last round tripped up. I think they had a pretty good synergy deck. Ryle is not insane, but when you have 2 Needletooth Raptors, it seems pretty good. They did have all the good uncommons, yeah. They had an Odapec Huntmaster. I think them not tapping their mana that turn actually might have cost them the game. What is in my opponent's hand? What? Okay, I'm terrified. What could they possibly have if they're discarding Bombard? What? I'm so confused. Chat, what do you think they have? What could they possibly have? I think I just go land, Dusk Charger, and then I don't, because if he could have Lightning Strike, I guess, because he has Bombard. Four more Bombards. Welcome to the stream, Jeffersonius. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for saying hi. The biggest problem with the previous deck was red-green. I think red-green is fine. I mean, he also had the Raging Regisaur. Oh my god. My opponent's deck last round was so good. So I think here I go Swamp. Must have something amazing and costly. But he could have, like, if he has something amazing, he would have to have, like, 4 cards that are amazing and costly. I think he might have Lightning Strike. I think I'm going to... I don't think I want to attack with Exultant Sky Marcher because I have a pretty good late game here. So I think I'm just going to play the... I could just play Dusk Charger and pass. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't really want to hit him for 2 because I don't want to take an extra 2 damage if he has a Lightning Strike or another removal spell. He almost definitely has another removal spell or he wouldn't have discarded Bombard. So I don't want him to have to go like removal, hit you for 5 and put me to 12, which could just be like the range you don't want to be at against this deck. I have a Mark of the Vampire to just stabilize me pretty soon, so I'm not going to block that. The double block is just so risky. I might Luminous Bonds that guy if he doesn't do anything here. So he plays... Oh no, what does he possibly have? What 10-drop creature? River Rebuke? Yeah. So I can play Suncrested Pterodon, or I can Luminous Bonds this guy. But I think he probably has something like crazy in his hand, like a massive creature. If he's playing like all this nonsense. So I think I'll just play the Suncrested Pterodon, pass the turn, and then now I probably will double block it because if he gives +1, I guess +1/+1 double strike still kills all my guys. If I triple block it. So if I triple block this, okay, so. So +1/+1 double strike is the card I'm going to play around. I'm in an intermediate queue, but I don't like anticipate my opponents making bad plays. I just try to think as if they're very good players. Land and Mark gives me a 5/5. That would be nice. So I kind of don't want to keep taking 3 from this because I will take 8 if I don't block it, and he has the double strike card. So I kind of want to go like Suncrested and that, but then if he has double strike, he kills it. Though if I triple block, but if he has Sure Strike and I triple block, then it goes poorly for me. So yeah, that's like the thing about combat tricks. They're kind of hard to play around. I could go. This is like the preliminary block, but I don't really want to do a block like this. I think I'll just block with the chicken. I'm a coward. Because I still don't die to Buccaneer's Bravado. If he has Sure Strike and Buccaneer's Bravado, but if he had Sure Strike, I'd be screwed anyway. Okay. Ah. No, Time Traveling Wizard, the MTG bot is down, so, I mean, is banned, so there's no more commands for now. So, yeah, that clip is no longer linked in my chat. It doesn't have hexproof. Okay, so land. I could go Mark on this guy, hit him for 7 lifelink. See if he wants to trade. That card's really good against Luminous Bonds, I will say that. I'll offer the trade. Every card in my hand is a non-creature spell, so that's fun. MTG bot was doing bad things, I guess. I don't know. I have no reason. I have no idea. I don't know enough to talk about it. Okay, so if he trades, I'm very, very fine with this. Okay. Okay. Whew. We're still alive, folks. He just killed my 7/7 and drew a card. It's banned on Twitch, yeah. Pirate's Cutlass, okay. Only a 3-for-1. I mean, he did spend 2 treasures on it, so I guess if we count each of those as a card, then it's a 3-for-3. So in some perspectives, I came out ahead. Not really. Never really come out ahead there. Okay. I think I have to double block here. Now if I can get them both back with Grim Captain's Call. But I can't just keep taking hits like this. Eventually I'll just die from the damage. True story. Yeah. He has it. Yep. Feels bad. It's unfortunate that he has it, but at least he's not using it on the guy that gained 10 life. I mean, to deal 12 to me. Because I can't, like, block both of them forever. Okay. So, first things first. I will cast Grim Captain's Call, getting back my 2 guys. Then I will Luminous Bonds Then I will Luminous Bonds the Menace guy. Oh my gosh! I look away from chat for 1 second. Oh my gosh! First of all, tripped up saying if that's how 3-for-1s work, I've got to take Prosperous Pirates. But then Max saying, "But I consider streaming without a shirt." No, I'm gonna stream with shirts on. Okay. I'm gonna Grim Captain's Call, get back my 2 things, and I'm going to Luminous Bonds a Menace creature that I can't block ever. Then I'll play my land and pass. I could have like recovered for a Dusk Charger, but draw 3. Opponent's deck. I still don't know what he discarded for Bombard. So hitting me for 7. Okay. Okay, I'm in bad shape, folks. 7. I don't have enough to do everything I need to do. Yeah, that's going to be the game, I think. I'll just play it out, I guess. Maybe set up a subscription goal for a shirtless stream. He had 4 cards in hand, so he probably had Prosperous Pirates, Pirates Cutlass, Land, Nezahal. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Block. Block. So we're not dead yet. If he has literal nothing, we can still... Oh, just another lethal threat. No big deal. Oh dear. That Nezahal was quite good. Okie doke. Looking for a Chupacabra. I can't. He has 3 lethal threats. Okay. He had a lot of 3/3s, so I think Raptor Companion looks good. I could Dark Inquiry him. Get rid of Nezahal. Could be fine. I don't have a ton of removal, so that could be like my best way to deal with it. Gotta go for now, but I'll get you 1/3 of the way there. I sense a follow incoming. It was a pleasure meeting you, my Midnight Slayer. Discarded Bombard because the rest of his hand was in. Yeah. Okay. I'm caught up on chat. Okay, I think we are. Dark Inquiry could be fine. What seems bad against him? Whoa! Welcome to the stream, X1 Machine Maker 1X. Thanks, Jake. Thank you so much, Midnight Slayer, for the follow. Thank you so much, X1 Machine Maker 1X, for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Thanks for sharing that Twitch Prime. Yeah, thanks, Jake. Mi amigo. Yeah, we don't have MTG bot to check these things. So, I think we kind of want the Dark Inquiry to try and get the Nezahal, but at the same time, we don't really want to. No problem. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, man. What a bro. All my cards seem fine against him. I guess I'll take out a Dusk Charger for the Dark Inquiry kind of slow, though. If he doesn't have like a turbo Nezahal, I'll be fine. I guess I'll bring in another 2-drop against him, too. I'll take a Dusk Charger out. Fine hand. Start with that swamp. We're getting up to our Zatalpa lands. Going to play him right on curve. Never mind. We're just going to play our Everdon Champion instead. Everdon Champion with Squire's Devotion is kind of nice. Hard to kill, that's for sure. Ha! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good. We're just going to play our Raptor Companion, though. Hit him for 2. Now I'm the guy that's 4 minutes behind my opponent. What's up with that? Okay, Brazen Freebooter. We're going to probably just make our Suncrested Pterodon huge. Now we also have Recover, which is nice. Happy to trade if you want to. Pterodon will now have Vigilance confirmed. It's a 3/6 lifelink flyer. Hopefully, when I play my Squire's Devotion on it. I don't think I need to let my Suncrested Pterodon die to him having Buccaneer's Bravado. I'll just block with Everdon because it's completely free. Weird attack. He might have Raid. Yeah, he's copying something. He's copying that one. Okay. Unfortunate. Maybe I should have just tried to eat this. I just didn't want to lose my Suncrested Pterodon to Buccaneer's Bravado. And I hadn't seen the rare to copy yet, so now I think I just play lands and pass turn. Because I can't really just suit the stuff up and attack him. Would not be very good. Protean Raider copying a 5-drop is pretty nice, though. So he did have like 5 mana to cast his own 5-drops, so Protean Raider was basically just a 5-drop. So, okay, so he's got the treasures now. Nezahal. All the Elder Dinos have such confusing names. Okay, we'll just play another Raptor Companion. We're not going to play around him having like a card that deals 1 to all our stuff. It's going to be mana efficient. All of the treasures, all of the 3-for-1s. It's not actually a 3-for-1. I'm just saying that because it's kind of funny. So yeah, don't go around playing Prosperous Pirate to try and gain 3-for-1 value. Man, opponent is just way ahead on cards. He has 6, I have 2. Because I have useless Raptor Companions in play. And he's just drawing like all of the cards. Oh dear. I need to draw my Zatalpa. I keep saying. Why do they both have to start with the letter Z? Yeah, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. I won't play Raptor. I'll play Raptor Companion. He probably doesn't have anything to kill all my stuff. I say as he kills all my stuff. Okay, so I'll take the 6 damage this turn. Hopefully I draw Chupacabra. I'm going to recover my Everdon champion. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That was my joke that I was making earlier. I kind of want to just get back Everdon champion. I'm in kind of grim shape. Things are not looking insane here. Ah, he is splashing black. Maybe he has a hostage taker. Nope, it's just Sailor of Means. So my opponent has drawn 5 more cards than me this game. Cutlass, not great for me. That's why I'm happy to have Everdon champion, though. Well then, how has our opponent drawn 5 more cards and yet I have more lands in play? That is a weird phenomenon. I could Squire's Devotion my Sun-Crested Pterodon, but it's not really doing much to do that. Ah, that's why he's got so many treasure makers. He's playing blue-red splashing bomb rare. Aha. I see how it is, opponent. Aha. So he has multiple Elder Dinos. Interesting. If we draw Zetalpa this turn, we're still dead because we're taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. Actually, if we had one more land, we could cast that, it plus Squire's Devotion. Well, it's not going to be. Oh my gosh, that was a massacre. He slaughtered me. That's the only way I can put that. It was a massacre in the first degree. Absolutely brutal. Let's go. Go for that 2-1. Opponent's deck was pretty good there. Opponent with the 2 Elder Dinos. I would like to play first. Let's go. Can we keep this? We have 8 swamps in our deck. We're on the play. We have a very high likelihood of just not getting to do anything. This can buy us some time, but not a ton of time. I think we have Chupacabra to catch us back up, but only if we hit 2 swamps. You keep this hand. I'm very close to mulliganing this hand right now because it just doesn't really do anything. It needs a swamp. It actually needs 2 swamps to get going because this isn't really a 3-drop. I guess this doesn't really do anything either. I'm gonna mulligan. I think my deck can do better than that. The thing was even if I drew a swamp, I could not really do anything. Yeah, we have to mulligan this one. Okay, we'll keep this though. We'll put that on the top. That's called being results-oriented, time-traveling wizard. With mulligans, having a good 6-card hand is very likely. It's like there were a lot of 6-card hands that are much better than that 7-card hand. Is it spewy to just fire it off? I don't think so. It's my only. It is definitely spewy, but I can attack through the Gleaming Barrier now, and it's going to be gaining me some life. He might not have a ton to do. Wow! So that's actually kind of nice for me. Raptor Companion is eating Gleaming Barrier for breakfast. Okay. We'll attack with the lifelink guy. Don't want to let him trade off for our Raptor Companion. Especially because our Suncrested Pterodon just destroys this. Ah, Thematic Compass. That's a good card. Hmm. We'll get rid of the flying blocker for our Sky Marcher. Because this thing can trade with our 2/2, and any ground creature can trade with our Raptor Companion. We can also get Raptor Companion back with this eventually, if we need to. Huh. So he's going to be getting lands. He has to get up to 7. So yeah, I have another turn to draw a land for like Shining Aerosaur. We're not going to Grim Captain's Call just to get back a Raptor Companion, especially because we have a pretty good Vampire in play. Air Elemental, you say? That's not very nice. We'll play our Pterodon because it can block Air Elemental. Looks like this game is gearing up to be a slugfest. Oh no. I should play the 3/4 there? Oh dear. Why would I play the 3/4? I'd rather be able to double block it with the 2/5. And that way I can, we wanted him to attack? Why do we want him to attack? I'd rather play the 2/5. I don't think he had removal. I think I'd rather play the 2/5 because then I can like effectively like double block it and not really lose much. He has this thing. I'm not gonna be able to kill him aggressively tripped up. Oh man. That's not really what I want to see. I think he'll probably untap this thing. If I draw 3 lands in a row, I'm going to be able to survive Air Elemental. Or if I draw a removal spell. Recover. Yeah, I'll recover for an Aerosaur. Also helps me hit lands. Or removal. Spell Swindle? You gotta be kidding me. That was unfortunate. I guess now he doesn't have Spell Swindle for my Zatalpa, though. Not going to be able to counter Zatalpa. Ah, that was a very good draw. Jesus. All of those limited decks running Spell Swindle. Now I can't. He's just drawing 2 cards a turn. That was a very good draw from him. That Arch, kind of like the best card he could have. Some might even say. Yeah, opponent's deck pretty good. I don't think I can win this game. He's just drawing an extra card every turn. If he hadn't had the Arch of Orazka, I would have been maybe able to win. But given that I'm never casting my Zetalpa in a billion years, it's not going to be pretty. That was a very good arterial flow, too. He got rid of all of my grindy cards. Come on, Chupacabra. Be the hero. Oh, okay. Yep. Not going to jump. Aha. Boom, let's go. Some people might say I don't want to show him this card, but I'm still not 0% to win the game. I'm like 1% maybe, 2%. Definitely a very unlikely scenario because of the spires. Another Sailor doesn't really do anything. He might just have a bunch of dirtly blockers left in his deck that don't actually kill me. If he doesn't have the Luminous Bombs to kill Zetalpa, I'm good. Oh no. Ah, he also has a Chupacabra. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. Boom, this is a pretty big blocker. Let's do a Spires check. Does it work if my creature has Vigilance? Is the untap part of the cost? Oh my god! Maybe it's part of the cost. Oh no. That would be so funny. If he had to be able to untap it, so Vigilance creatures, it didn't work. That'd be insane. It would be insane. He could deck himself before he can get through Zetalpa. Zetalpa. Also, if I find a removal spell for Air Elemental, we could be in business. Ah, another flyer. But flyers I don't really care about because I'm at 7. So I'm at a high enough life total that I can afford to like kill this and not die to those. And I keep drawing creatures, which is nice. He probably has some other bombs in his deck other than these lands. Would it have been better to hold Raptor Companion in my hand just in case I drew Priest of the Awakening Sun? So I could gain life. If I had Priest, I think it would be correct to hold it, but since I don't have Priest, I think it's probably correct to play it in case he has discard. Okay, opponent on a 7-turn clock from decking themselves. Kind of amusing. I don't think that's going to happen, but eventually opponent will just flood the board and get past me, maybe. I need to draw like a life gain effect. If he hadn't made me discard 2, that would have been much better for me. When you mold a 5 and your opponent makes you discard, it's not usually very good for you. I will say that. I don't think this is the type of deck where my opponent's going to be playing the card that makes you lose a life every time you discard. Opponent's drawing a lot of cards. He's at 35 life, drawing 2 cards a turn. Can he beat Zatalpa, though? Kind of funny that that's a question. He's literally just going to draw his entire deck. I just need to draw another creature so that I don't just die to an Alpha Strike. Sadistic Skymarch is going to be very helpful in that regard. Kind of at a functional 9 unless he kills it. I have like just enough creatures that I don't die to his stuff. He doesn't look like he's splashing very aggressively. Is he literally just splashing for Sun-Crested Pterodon and Squire's Devotion? I mean, he's got to have other white cards, right? I feel like Sun-Crested Pterodon's probably not worth splashing. What a weird game. It's all about that Zatalpa value. Can't be beaten. If Zatalpa dies, so do my hopes of winning. Man, this is kind of a crazy game. Huh. Very bizarre. I've seen his whole deck minus 13 cards, yeah. So I know he has a discard spell for discard 2. He has a bunch of flyers, Spell Swindle, 2 Gleaming Barriers, 3 Sailor of Means, a Chupacabra. His deck is pretty good. March for Rods is annoying. If I had a Spreading Rot, would I sideboard it in? Probably. That'd be so sick. I really wish I had a Spreading Rot now. Oh, maybe I do, and I don't remember it. Spreading Rot is so bad. Like 5 mana, destroy a land destruction. But against Spires and Arch, it would definitely be correct, I think. Opponent wishing he'd saved his Spell Swindle, maybe. What? What creature type is he possibly naming with this? Human. Sailor. Oh, yep, named Sailor of Means. That's hilarious. He's doing the math on whether he can kill me this turn, I think. All his guys are 2 powered, or multiples of 2, and I'm at 7, so that's kind of nice. If I was at 6, I'd probably be dead. He has 5, I can block with that. 2, I can block there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I block here, I block here, I block here. So yeah, I'm not dead. I go to like 3 or something. Okay. Okay, that's why he took so long. He was deciding if he had lethal. I take 2, 4, 6. And I go to 3. So he's also splashing green for Pounce. Yes! Let's go! Oops. Why did I tap 5 mana for that? That is a clutch draw. So now I don't die. He's maybe... Yes! Yes! I was dead if I didn't have a creature there. Because I would just die because he'd attack me with everything. But now I can go block, 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 go to 1. Oh, yes. We're still alive. We are still alive. Opponent back on that draw 2 cards a turn train. Let's see what he finds. Ooh, we're still alive. We need a way to gain life. We need a... if we find our... oh, man. That's really good. We just need another creature, though. Mark of the Vampire. Yes! That was my out. I can just put it on Zetalpa. And then no matter when he attacks me, I'm going to gain 12. Yes! We're still alive! Go, Zetalpa! Forget to untap it. Go, go, go! Oh my gosh. If he doesn't have a Luminous Bonds, we win. Or a bounce spell. Or a way to tap him. Squire's Devotion? Okay, I don't care. Literally anything. Oh, I'm going to win. If he doesn't have any way to deal with the 6/10 double strike vigilance lifelinker. Though if he's smart, he could have any removal spell at instant speed and then stop me from gaining life. Okay, sure. So like a Vanquish the Weak would also do the trick for him. He needs instant speed removal. He has so many outs here, but he might not have any of them in his deck. Oh, please, please, Zetalpa. And now we get to make him waste a treasure if he wants to draw an extra card. Because he has to keep this up. Oh, man. This is insane. Go, Zetalpa. This is nuts. The perfect rip off the top. That Mark of the Vampire. So clutch. That was the exact card. I was going to say, please draw Mark of the Vampire. And then we drew it. This is dumb? This is not dumb. This is awesome. What are you talking about, time-traveling wizard? It's just awesomeness. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I just have to block something big. Yeah, I would be blocking the big guy anyway, so. Man, nuts. It's actually insane. He sent me a message. Oh my god. This is what my opponent said. He just said, Zetalpa is so stupid. Oh my god. That's great. He can't beat Zetalpa. He's going to deck himself. He is going to deck. Okay. I will attack with my lifelink guy so that he has to burn a treasure. If he wants to use that. Or maybe he's just done drawing extra cards. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Zetalpa. Maybe he doesn't have a single way to get rid of it in his entire deck. Oh, he's just flunging. The Rage Flunge. Okay, these are my blocks. Oh, I go to exactly 1. Oh my god, that's so funny. It's actually really bad. I'm going to die. Oh, that's horrific. Because it has double strike, I don't get to gain the full life. I just gain 6. So I guess I'm not dead because of that. I need to draw something else, I guess. I thought I would gain a full 12 life from this. But I just gained 6. Oh, Luminous Bonds is great. Luminous Bonds is Flyer. Maybe I was supposed to kill his token, and I just really messed that up. I didn't know he had the Grim Captain's Call, but I'm at 7. Secrets, he's going to deck himself, maybe. Game 2, you could win on time. I could. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Block. Here. 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 Yes. Oh my god. We had just enough creatures too. Yes! Yes! Zatalpa! Zatalpa's too good! Zatalpa's too strong! Oh my god! Exactly 1 life point. Opponent attacked with his entire team, and Zatalpa was only gaining me 6 life instead of 12. So, oh my god. He decked himself. He milled himself out. Oh my god. That was insane. Yeah, exactly. Quick look at his deck. I know every card except for like 1. Okay, so he has a Radiant Destiny, which seems kind of weird in his deck because he doesn't have a ton of creatures of any one type. This card's annoying. This card's annoying. He has a couple of... he has like 4 Sailor Means, or 3 Sailor Means. He has Arterial Flow. He has a Pounce, Spell Swindle. I'll just snip his deck instead of just trying to remember it all. Exactly, Jesse Jackson. Exact same thought. Okay. Oh my god, we won that game. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. So Costly Plunder's not going to be insane here, I don't think, because we know what's in his deck. We're going to bring in our slow cards. So Dusk Charger probably is our best slow example of a slow card. We could bring in Dark Inquiry, but it doesn't seem insane. He didn't have like any game-winning bombs we needed to get rid of. Oh my god. Raider's Wake could be interesting, but I don't think I'm going to be attacking. So I definitely bring in Dusk Charger. Probably going to bring in Sanguine Glorifier. Go down a couple of Raptor Companions because they suck against... Exactly, Tripped Up. I really wanted to have a Spreading Rot on the board, but I don't think I saw one like in the last 3 picks. Because I would have taken one just because it's like white and black sideboard cards. What was like the cards that I got at the very end? I think I probably picked this as a sideboard tech or something. I think I got a Dive Down second to last or something. But yeah, Spreading Rot would have been so good here. Also, welcome Jesse Jackson to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Okay, I'm gonna side out all the Raptor Companions against his Sailor Means. I could bring in a Dark Inquiry over a Martyr of Dusk. Probably gonna be good. I don't need to be on the board early because his deck is not very aggressive. I'll keep this on the draw, I think. It doesn't really do anything though, but I need to draw 2 lands before I can do anything with this hand. I'm going to mulligan. I need to have lands. There we go. We'll put that on the bottom. We're going to be drawing like 4 cards. I just really didn't want to have a 2-land hand with all planes, so I couldn't cast any of my spells, and I needed to have 2 lands. I needed to draw an extra land to cast all my spells, so. Yeah, I like the mulligan, I think, there. Maybe I'm a bit too aggressive with my mulligans, but I just... The 2-land hand just did literal nothing for a long time. Sailor Means, yep. Opponent's going to have to try and play quickly, because if he goes through his entire deck again and can't kill me like last game, then it could be rough for him. Could be a bit rough. Man, that was so good. That was so good. Oh, Zatalpa. Opponent's only message in chat was, Zatalpa is dumb. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Just going to play my Dusk Charger. Shining Aerosaur can deal with the Sky Marcher. He didn't have a single removal spell in his entire deck. That's why he's splashing a Pounce. Legitimately splashing Pounce. Because he lacks removal. Okay, that could actually be the one that I have to Luminous Bonds. Though, not for a bit. I'll just play my Shining Aerosaur. Does he have removal in his deck? He has a Chupacabra. And that's pretty much it. That's actually kind of horrific. His deck is playing like every color, and he doesn't have a single removal spell. Or maybe he was just holding all of his removal. Though if he had a removal spell, he would have won. I like how he attacked everything and was 1 damage off. That's like the best part. Zatalpa having first strike cost me a life point. Yeah, we're going to Luminous Bonds that. We'll just chump it for now with our Dusk Legion guy. But then we'll Luminous Bonds it for sure. Or we could just Everdon Champion. Okay. Or we'll just block it with Dusk Charger if he attacks. I think we'll play Everdon Champion here because it just pretty much is a kill spell for that. And then we'll pass. And then we can Luminous Bonds his flyer if we don't draw another flyer pretty soon. Pounce is like the only hard removal in his deck, so. Radiant Destiny, naming Pirate. Maybe is that, yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to be taking 2 a turn. I don't really want to keep taking damage, but I am more scared of Air Elemental. So I'm just going to play another Dusk Charger here, I think, and pass. I'll just take 2 for a couple more turns, because if I ever recover back my Shining Aerosaur, and then I can Mark of the Vampire that up. Arterial Flow, I'll get rid of Deadeye, Tormentor, and Recover, I think. Recover is just a bit too slow for this board. Gleaming Bear, and now I will Luminous Bonds this. I don't think he has Air Elemental in his hand. Okay. Now I will just Chupacabra. Now I wish I had the Recover. I don't care about the Deadeye Brawler, so I'm just going to yeah, I'll Chupacabra his flyer. Now that Pounce is gone, it doesn't really matter. So I'm in good shape here. So I'm 2 turns away from really putting the hurt on him because I can go Luminous Bonds, and then I can Mark of the Vampire. He has used his 2 removal spells, confirmed. Yep, okay. We're going to use our Dark Inquiry now because we know it's relevant still. Because he still has a card in his hand. If he attacks again with this, we'll probably just trade off a Dusk Charger for it, so we can save our Luminous Bonds. I should have done that last turn because I knew what it was in his hand. I think I'm going to go for the mark and start gaining 7 life. Spell Swindle? Yikes. Overall, not the end of the world for him to do that, though. We still have a Squire's Devotion for our life gain needs. We will be hitting him for 5, though. I'd actually probably rather have a 2-2. Phone only has 7 minutes left. That's actually kind of insane. Okay. That's why we didn't play the planes first, because didn't want to give away extra information. Gonna keep playing our planes. He only had 1 arterial flow. He's just hitting all lands, which is kind of funny. We don't have our Zatalpa yet, so unlucky. Me and opponent are both drawing all lands. But I think I'm in fine shape here. I have a Luminous Bonds in my hand, and he has nothing, so... Oh, that was a good draw. Okay, we'll have to Luminous Bonds that, I think. Yeah. Spell Swindle was definitely annoying there. Rough. I think we could have led with this to try and play around Spell Swindle, but since he was top decking, it didn't really make sense to do that, I don't think. You could just double block it with these things and the token and just get me, but man, I wish that I had more weight. Oh yeah, that's gonna be bad for me. Huh. So yeah, I flooded out pretty badly compared to my opponent here. He also drew an insane amount of cards, but I mean he drew 3 extra cards compared to me, but I drew 10 lands and he drew 8, I guess. I guess he drew a bunch of lands too. Unfortunate. Dang it. On to game 3, I guess. Okay. I didn't concede, yeah. I could bring in Costly Plunder over the Dark Inquiry. think I'll do that. I kind of like Dark Inquiry though. Interloper's not insane, but I think I'll just go without Costly Plunder. We have to mulligan. We can keep this one though. Put that on the bottom, sadly. We just have to draw lands. Luckily, he's not a super fast deck, so he won't be able to punish us, I don't think. But yeah. Whew. There's the first land we needed. One more land and we're golden. Okay, Sailor of Means is not what I'm afraid of. Okay, one more land deck. You can do it. You can do it. Land. Yes. We're going to Chupacabra this, just to ease the pressure a little bit. We are mostly afraid of flyers from his deck, but we have two of our own flyers in hand, so. Maybe I was supposed to play Direfleet Interloper, I don't know. Devotion? Okay. The opponent probably has like Secrets of the Golden City here, and he just wanted the city's blessing. Because otherwise this seems very bad. Okay. I want to keep both my flyers. Dusk Charger and Interloper. We'll play our Dusk Charger, pass the turn. We could have attacked for 2, I guess. Okay. That's annoying. What's going to be the most annoying here? Probably Radiant Destiny, giving all his guys +1/+1 and Vigilance. Fire Cannon is also annoying. Depth of the Desire is definitely not getting taken here. Definitely between the other two. We're going to take Fire Cannon. Yup. We'll be double blocking Dead Eye Brawler. No, because he has Depth of Desire, so we're not going to double block it. We could double block it. I mean, it makes him use his depths here to bounce our Dusk Charger. So he's essentially just... Or he can just trade. Yeah. Because he's not going to bounce our Chupacabra, so makes him use his card there. So I like that play. Perfect. Everdon Champion was the perfect draw. Because now I can block that forever. Next turn I can play my Suncrested Pterodon, then the turn I just have gas for days. So Depth of the Desire was one of his last cards. Oh my god, what a top deck. Is that going to be how we lose? To the opponent literally drawing the pounce off the top? Could be. Very much looking like that's how we're going to lose. The splashed pounce off the top to beat us. Oh, man. We needed to dodge it for a turn. Wow. I'm just so disappointed. Okay. It happens. Well, opponent drew very well there. They drew, we knew their hand. Their hand was this card, the depth, so they had nothing in their hand. And then they drew, yeah, wow. That was disappointing. Opponent is a very lucky fellow. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for this draft video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. If you would like to catch me streaming live, I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to it down in the description below. If you would like to follow me on, find me on social media, you can find me on Twitter, tweeting me at NicolaiBolas. I post there whenever I have a new YouTube video, whenever I go live, and whenever I have a 3-0 deck list. If you have any questions about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them in the comments section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon.